gosh, I see a giraffe. Welcome to our home for the night, Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. I have never ever stayed here before. I think I've only been to this place like 2 times, but I am so happy to be here. I can literally see giraffes from outside my room. I actually will be staying here for 2 nights, so I think we're gonna have plenty of time to really enjoy and immerse ourselves into the resort. I keep looking at the window to see if there's any more animals that are coming. So far I've seen a giraffe, a zebra, and this is so embarrassing. I don't know the name of it, but it's like they have the little horns. I'm sure they have signs downstairs saying like what all the animals are. There's literally so much to explore in this resort and I know nothing. So I think it's time to go down to the lobby and start exploring. Not gonna lie, I feel like very confused. I was trying to find the pool and I kept taking wrong turns, but I think that's because in the resort like everything is on the right. My room's on the left, but everything's on the right, so like the dining and the pool and all that stuff is all connected. So I finally found it. The sun is going down. I guess we're like low-key watching the sunset, but it's like kind of already down. But since we're over here, I'm by the quick service, I thought I would just go ahead and mobile order our dinner. Our dinner, my dinner. There's a couple different places to eat here, right? So there's Jico, which I think that's how you pronounce it. That's like the fancy sit down. I've heard really good things about it. We will not be eating there on this trip, but I've heard it's really great. And then there's Sanaa, which I have eaten there before. That's where you get the iconic bread service, which is like a couple different types of pita bread with like, I think 9 to 10 different dipping sauces. It's really fun. And Sanaa is also another sit down, but you can get food there to go. And then there's the quick service called the Mara, and that's what I'm going to look up, because that is just their quick service food. Oh, and there's also Boma. It's really confusing because there's Animal Kingdom Lodge. I think I'm staying in Jumbo House. There's another side called Kidani Village, which I think that's where Sanaa is. So Boma is here. I don't know where Jico is. I'm gonna learn, okay? By the end of this trip, I'm gonna be a pro. The arrival time is not until 8. I guess we'll go watch the sunset until then. That's like 20 minutes away. Bro. I did bring my mug. Maybe I'll go back to my hotel room to get my mug so I can fill that up. So there's a half chicken roasted. There's a bacon cheeseburger, a falafel platter, just a signature cheeseburger, a barbecue pork sandwich, chicken strips. There's some flatbreads. Ooh. And there's some cold sandwiches. Here's the thing, is like, every time we do a sleepover, I feel like I always get the pizza. So I feel like I need to stick to the tradition and get pizza. But that's so boring of me. But see, they have this fancy flatbread. Okay, hear me out. It has sun-dried tomato pesto with chicken, bacon, red onion, mozzarella, and a fancy ranch. Now here's the thing, I'm a really picky eater, but I'm in the mood to be adventurous. Hello and welcome to our little mukbang. So I got a side of french fries and I also got 3 different dipping sauces because I never know what I'm in the mood for. I got honey mustard, I got ketchup, classic, and I also got ranch. And then I also got salt. So I feel like the Disney fries most of the time aren't really seasoned. So I always like to season them with a little extra salt. Now for the main course. Oh, this looks really yummy. and it smells delicious. I also got Fanta. I really wish that the Disney resorts would have those like drink machines where you can have like any type of fruit punch, any type of like lemonade or Sprite or Coca-Cola or like everything. They had one at the Pim Test Kitchen in California, but I feel like that would make these like so much more, you would like, that would just be really nice, because the only drink I like in the little soda machine is Fanta. And even then, I don't really love the Fanta because a lot of times it makes my stomach hurt. So let's try this. Oh my gosh, it just smells so good. So I'm not a big fan of red onion, but when it's on like a barbecue type pizza like this, usually I'm fine with it. Let's try it. Yeah, that's really good. And it just tastes so fresh. It's maybe one of like the freshest pizzas I've had at Disney. That's pretty good. So far, I'm a fan of Animal Kingdom Lodge. Like I said, I think I've only been here twice, and both times was to go eat at Sanaa. So technically that's in Kidani Village, which is like the other building, which tomorrow I definitely want to walk around. I want to go on a little hot girl walk and just like walk around, see the animals. I saw so many animals when I went downstairs to like the main part. I learned what those things were called. I mean, I think that they're called water bugs. Oh, should we go check outside and see if there's any animals? I don't know if there would be animals at night or not. No, there's no animals. It sure does smell like animal out there though. But yeah. What? This boy did not just ask me on a date. I'm going to eat my pizza, eat my french fries, and watch the smart TV. Guys, we got a smart TV, finally. When I checked in, I specifically asked the front desk person, I was like, does my room have the smart TV? And she's like, yeah, I think so. And I was like, does every room have a smart TV? And she's like, yeah, I think so. We've got a smart TV. I'm gonna play y'all the music. This is the Animal Kingdom Lodge smart TV music. Wait, this would be a really funny TikTok. So I've been watching 2 TV shows recently. I started watching Pretty Little Liars, which I've seen the whole show before. Like, I like grew up on that show essentially, but I've never binge watched the whole thing. That's my like, I'm making dinner, I'm winding down after a long day show. And then I'm also watching New Girl on Netflix. That's my like, okay, it's time to sleep, let me put on an episode of New Girl. I think I've watched this whole show once or twice. I love Nick and Jess. Like, that's one of those romances that I just like feel in my soul. And since I don't really have a love life right now, I'm currently living through them.
Go ahead and take my new first capet. What's the first capet? For this gift. I'm still workshopping.
So I finished my dinner. It was so yummy, and I've been watching New Girl, and honestly, this is the life. With that being said, I did want to give a huge thank you to Academy Travel, because they are the reason I am here. They are the ones who set this whole thing up, letting me stay for 2 nights here. They wanted to host one of my sleepovers, and I want to tell you guys a little bit more about them, because they are a travel agency that specializes in Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, Universal, Adventures by Disney, and so much more. They will pair you with a travel agent, and that person is going to be there to help make sure that you plan the most perfect trip. Academy Travel is actually Diamond earmarked, which is the highest ranking given by Disney to travel agencies. So it just means that they're really good at what they do. And they are also the #1 seller of Walt Disney World Vacations worldwide. And they're also a proud woman-owned business. If you guys are wanting to book a Disney World resort staycation or a Disneyland trip or whatever you're looking to book, I highly recommend checking out Academy Travel to make sure your vacation is as magical magical as possible. I'm gonna put their link in the description box below if you guys want to check them out, and make sure to tell them that I sent you. A huge thank you to Academy Travel. Now it is about 10 p.m. and it is time for our little dessert party. On here it said the Mara closed at 10, but then they have an extra hour till 11 of, like, they call it late night dining, so it's not the whole kitchen, but they still have food. So unfortunately not all of the desserts were there. I ordered 2 desserts. One is a flamingo cake, which I think was a chocolate spice cake, which I love anything spiced because it reminds me of pumpkin spice, so that sounds fun and very fall-ish. And then also a chocolate chip Mickey cookie, which normally I like wouldn't necessarily want, but it was so cute in the picture, so I hope it looks like that in person. So I'm very excited, and then whatever desserts we don't try today, I'm gonna go and try it tomorrow. I pressed I'm here, but I guess I'm gonna go ahead and head downstairs. Well, downstairs to the lobby, all the way to the left. I'm back! And you can actually hear the fireworks. I'm assuming those are the Epcot fireworks. Harmonious, which is actually going away. That's so crazy. This is what I've heard. So Harmonious is gonna go away after the 50th. Then we're gonna get back Epcot Forever, which was the like filler show between Illuminations and Harmonious. Someone said that show's gonna come back again as the filler show. I don't know. But we're also getting Happily Ever After back. Yet, I've heard people say we're just getting the song back, not the actual show. Which, if that's the case, that's kind of a bummer. Because I think Happily Ever After, just as a whole, was so beautifully put together. I like Enchantment. I just think it's a less cool version of Happily Ever After. I guess, like, my thought is if we're getting a whole nother new show, then I kind of would want a new song. I think Happily Ever After was perfect. I don't think anything needs to be changed. I thought You Were the Magic from Enchantment was a beautiful song. I think I like it almost as much as I like Happily Ever After. Like, it's up there. But I got my desserts and it's time to try them. The first thing I got was the flamingo spice cake, which is this one. And this is just a chocolate spice cake with coconut ganache. And then I also got a chocolate chip Mickey cookie, but it's cute and it has a little cheetah print on it. It looks cute. So they have more desserts on here. They have like a peanut butter brownie that sounds delicious, and they have the zebra domes, which is what everyone has told me to get. However, they weren't like able to be ordered. So that's why I'm gonna try again tomorrow. And I didn't forget utensils this time. I'm really excited for this spice cake. I don't really know what to expect. Okay. Oh, it smells good. And it has these little, like, I want to say raspberries, but I don't know if that's what that is. Oh my goodness. That is incredible. Oh my goodness. I don't like the little raspberry thingies, but I just don't like raspberry on dessert. So I'm picking the little things off. I didn't really say this at the beginning, but like a huge reason I wanted to stay at Animal Kingdom Lodge was because I want this sleepover to have like all the fall vibes. So I'm in my little fall brown dress. I got this dress because I decided to buy a whole new fall wardrobe. And this was one of the pieces I got. And so it's from Urban Outfitters. And originally, I wasn't going to keep it. I literally had it in my bag the other day. And I was going to return it because it was really expensive. But then I was like, wait, I can wear this to Animal Kingdom Lodge. I'm going to show you the full fit. So like, this is a long dress. I'm glad that I kept this dress. Even though it was a little expensive, I do feel like a little fall and autumnal princess. I feel like this resort definitely gives off a lot of fall vibes. However, I feel like this resort would actually be beautiful during Christmas, which, oh my gosh, like that means we get to do a Christmas sleepover. I'm so excited for that. When I think of Christmas, I think of like Grand Floridian or Wilderness Lodge. I feel like Wilderness Lodge and Animal Kingdom Lodge really have the same vibe, except Animal Kingdom is just more about animals. Okay, this cake tastes like everything I wanted it to taste like and more. It does give me that like pumpkin spice flavor, but like chocolate spice. And I'm very happy. This tastes like the cakes that I got when I was in elementary school and I'd like eat lunch at the cafeteria. And did y'all have that? We'd get like a little square piece of chocolate cake and it was like the best cake I've ever had in my life. But yeah, that cake gets a 5 million out of 10. But see, look, there's like little cheetah print chocolates. Like, that's so cutie. Truth be told, I didn't think I was gonna like the chocolate spice cake. So I thought this was gonna be like my backup dessert, you know? However, I like the chocolate spice cake. It's a little cold, but like for a Disney Resort cookie and like for the cuteness of it, like it's a 9 out of 10. Animal Kingdom's really popping off with their desserts. It is time to get ready for bed. The lighting in here is like not that good. Because if I turn on this light, it's like really yellow. Do you guys like my little t-shirt? It says, having a magical day, because I am. This is from the Pixie Place. Time to get ready for bed and chit chat and catch up on life. No. Did I get my micellar water? Dang it. I think that's the one thing I forgot. I'm just gonna have to like scrub my face. I just got back from Disneyland and it was so much fun. I had a blast, but I literally was so exhausted afterwards. Like I've spent this whole last week just recovering because that took so much out of me. Now it's time to do skincare. I'll walk you through my little skincare routine. Even though you probably don't want to take your skincare from me because I am breaking out so bad. You can't really tell in this lighting because this lighting is kind of strange. My biggest pet peeve in the world, and this is why like I hate going to doctors and I really don't have a lot of doctors here, is because I feel like every time I go, they just tell me that I'm fine when I know that I'm not fine. And like I went to see my dermatologist about my acne a few months ago and she's like, okay, like start taking Differin, which I think I do need to take like every day because I don't really do it every day. So then I went in for a checkup and like my skin definitely was a lot more clear than it is now, but it was not clear. Like I did not have clear skin and she's like, oh, you look so good, like you're all good. And I was like what do you mean? Like I literally have acne. And she's like, you literally don't. I was like, so this isn't acne then? This is just like pimples and blackheads. I don't know. So CeraVe actually sent this to me. It is this acne control gel with salicylic acid. I like just started using it like 2 days ago. I do feel like what I need to do is pick a routine, whether it's that, whether it's different, whatever it is, and then just stick with it. And then next I'm gonna go in with my favorite eye cream. This is from Clarins. This is my favorite eye cream and I discovered it because they actually did send it to me, and so they just sent me another one and I got so excited. I just think it's like so fun to apply because it's 2 serums in one. I'm gonna put that on, but then they also sent me a little serum for your face. I think it's like the same thing but like for your face. I think it's supposed to be like good for aging, firmness, all that stuff. I don't really know what that means, but I'm going to put it on. And that's it on my skincare. I also forgot to bring a blanket with me. I feel like I forgot to bring a lot of things this time. I was like just so excited. So it's currently midnight. And, you know, I'm excited to actually get sleep during this sleepover. I think my plan for the rest of the night is to continue watching New Girl until I fall asleep and then sleep. I'm pretty excited. I don't know about you. I was trying to figure out what I should do tomorrow because in a perfect world, I would wake up at 8 a.m., right? And like have the whole day. But it's me, and that just doesn't really happen. So depending on what time I wake up is what I'll do tomorrow. I guess you'll just have to come back and see what I do. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and a huge thank you again to Academy Travel for making all of this possible. Again, I'll have the link for them in the description box below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!